cigarettes, let's play, take a stand to this. Throw hands to this, speak up, speak out, you're an activist.
Shout out to the girls, shout out to the girls, shout out to the girls, shout out to the girls. Black lives matter, again, are we inclusive in this photo? We all Confucians, I can is iffy and so. How you mention the when she system when I'm bro? We support y'all, but when it's our turn, dolo, it's okay though. Shout out to the girls if you claim them. Praise the gay away, no amen. Pray the straight away, stay shameless.
Hello, 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 hello. I was on mute the whole time. Kchic. But once again, thank you for whoever is watching or whoever is going to watch. As always, I'm always on here for a little bit of the time. I'm not here all consistently all the time, but I'm here with another video. So I want to just say, happy Pride Month! Yay! Happy Pride Month! Yes, it is Pride Month, y'all. I am excited that it is Pride Month. Yes, I've been an advocate of homosexuals for a very long time. A lot of people don't know that I was the president of the GSA for all 4 years of my high school. A lot of people don't know that, but yes, I was, and I was a really big advocate for equality. And not just in speaking of equality, happy Juneteenth. Yes, it's actually being celebrated. It's actually being celebrated, which I am really, really, really grateful for. That it's being celebrated that we were free. Um, I'm saying we because we were free in America. My ancestors, other people ancestors of this land that were black descent of black American descent were freed from slavery. And so it's about time that they made it a national holiday. It needs to be a national holiday. It's something that I feel that should have been a national holiday before Martin Luther King in this sense. But we have these great holidays, have great things for us, by us. It's amazing. Um, I think we're living in good times of change, even though things haven't changed because we're still living in such a crazy world. But we are able to make things happen. We always need things happen. I think that's what the younger generation needs to understand, that never give up, never stop, keep going forward in what you do in life. Um, and yeah, so yes, people, happy Pride Month, happy Juneteenth, and it's so crazy, it's the way how this world is and the way how it's put together. It's really hard to be a black gay male here in America, and especially if you grew up in the city, or you grew up in just all right, just the hood. You have so many things against you, so many things against you. It's not even funny. And it's kind of sad how we well, I shouldn't say we, but some black people really treat these young people that are trying to find themselves, trying to understand themselves. They're so young, and we need to at least guide them, but not make the decision of who they need to be for them. I think a lot of people get that so mixed up, especially these parents, because they want their child to do better than them, and I think that's every parent. that take care of their child. They want their child to be better. And sometimes your child can be better than you, but they can be better with you in their own path. And you have to. It is so okay. It is so it's okay to let your child. It's okay for you to let your child go and experience stuff, experience things, experience life, experience stuff. Because it's so crazy how they don't know certain things because people want to keep it from them, not taught in schools anymore because they thought it was too much. I was watching the view the other day where they were saying how you know I think a teacher was basically talking about pornography to the student, and he wanted to let them understand what the reasoning and what pornography is for, and what it actually is. It's a business, not you know. And some parents had a fit about that. But my thing is, are you at home teaching your child this? Are you at home giving your child the tools and the knowledge to know what is what? I think that the View, Whoopi Goldberg, and the View cast, they explained that very well. Very well. They broke that down where they do feel that sex education really needs to be back in the schools. And I think it does. Sex education really does need to be back in the schools. These kids have no sense of okay, I have I have a thing, I have a cuckoo, like and then they don't know. So when they go online and search for this stuff, this is what pops up. Porn and all that other stuff pops up, and that stuff comes out and it shows them. Oh, so this is what this is. So that's what makes them want to try it, want to see what it's about. And honestly, it's it's gonna happen regardless. It's nature. It's nature. We all try to figure out. We all want to touch a body in some form of way, section when we get older, or when we're trying to find what we like. What is it that it is? Because it's crazy how people want to label kids and label people and kids and for that matter, and that child doesn't know what they're being labeled as. So I do feel that being taught not just in school but also in home, and I think a lot of parents, these past 2 years, honestly, during the pandemic, you had to be that teacher, you had to be that principal, you had to be that janitor, you had to be that you had to be that parent, you had to be everything rolled in one because these kids wasn't getting it, and so that's why it's good to have a village. You all, and I think we a lot of parents forgot that if my kid acts bad and I just no the village. So if your child acts bad, then you need to make sure that they know the right from wrong from what they can with, and you cannot be against the person that actually is going to try to help the child in discipline way where it's feasible, makes sense, not abuse or anything like that. Um, yeah. And speaking is just going ahead and speaking of kids, this is toxic. I'm going to show a video, and I think Hope said it. Hope said it the best. Hope spoke about it. I love Hope Giselle. Um, she's a huge advocate. She's a huge advocate. She's an awesome advocate for LGBTQA, right? And she's a fighter. She doesn't like certain things. This is something that it disturbed me too. It disturbed me too because this is what happens when to me. Just we'll watch. Some people are already seen it, but we'll watch. We're gonna watch
That's what it's him. We do shit, but they don't help right here.
You said you're what? Say it again. Say it one more time.
And he like that shit.
You like it. And you doing the most.
You still doing gay shit. You think this on the side of your head for no reason? Is that what you think? Is on the side of your head for no reason? So why you just said that gay ass shit, bro? Why would you just say that? Why would you just say that? You ain't got shit to say? Hello? You ain't got shit to say?
No.
Hello? Oh. Sit your ass down.
Are you
Keep on doing that shit.
you like this type of stuff?
You thought I wasn't gonna beat your ass from last night, too big. Talking all that goddamn shit, bro.
Dear Black community, this is why. This is why your Black queer children want nothing to do with you. This is why we grow up. We work our asses off to go away and stay away. This is why we don't show up at the family functions for any other reason than to stunt on you hoes. This is why when we do come back, there's resentment. This is why we harbor bad feelings. This is why we don't call. This is why we don't help. And dear Black community, this is why it is hard to march. It is hard to march for the Briannas and the Georges when some of y'all have this mentality. This is why pride is necessary, because it reminds us every single day that while being Black may not have been a choice, neither was being queer. And if that isn't proven by the amount of hate, violence, and abuse showcased in this video, I don't know what to tell you. Because I don't know a single person in their right mind that would choose this if they really had a choice. I don't know a single person that would subject themselves to public humiliation and ridicule if they had a choice. And so as you whine and complain about Pride Month, as you bitch and moan about the gay agenda, and as you scream to the high heavens about the effeminization of the Black man, I want you to think about the choices that you have. The choices to not be the people in this video. The choices to give your children a better life than the boy in this video is forced to endure at this moment. The choice to be better.
So yeah, Hope basically said it best. It's hard to see something like that. It makes me feel like I just want to just take the little boy and go. And so the thing is, so what if he's bad? There's a reasoning why he's being bad, and this because the way how they were talking to him, the way how they were speaking on this boy and talking to him, beating on him. It looked like he was just being bad. He was just he's you can tell he's a bad kid because he's calling out. It sounds like he's trying to figure himself out. So that's the reason why he's showing out. That's the reason why he's talking this trash. He's trying to find himself, trying to find who he is. He does not know. So that is their nurturing. And that is not nurturing. Just like Hope said, then you wonder why they just disappear. They just disappear. They don't show up to family functions. They don't show up to things like that. It's because one, that toxic shit, and then there's other stuff too. Because sometimes that's not just because that's just plain in the day. Little boy was just getting abused like that. But there's other stuff where it's like they it talking the talking. You hear the aunt. You like this? And the thing is, he can't answer because if he did, it's gonna make it worse. We have to stop hurting our children. We need to stop hurting ourselves. People need to stop hurting themselves. People need to stop and need to figure out their own hurt. They need to figure out their own hurt and stop afflicting it on children. That's one thing I cannot. It's one thing when you are hurt and you're afflicting your hurt on an adult, but when you are hurt and afflicting your hurt on a child, that's a problem and that is an issue that needs to be dealt with. You need to either go talk to somebody, get you some type of showing, and go talk to somebody. Go. Because that right there, hurting this baby like that, is ridiculous. It's just plain ridiculous. So now this boy has to grow up. We don't know where, you know what I'm saying? Leave and never want to come back and live his life the way he wants to, or he may fit it because of the guilt and shame that his own family put upon him. And that stuff sits in them until they become adults. And that's why it's hard for them when they become adults. It's hard for them when they become adults. It really is. So, people, we gotta do that. And the hood, because just us saying the black community is hard for us. I'm sorry. I'm still gonna march. You can call me a faggot all damn day. But I'm gonna march because at the end of the day, my skin is relevant. It's relevant. And I've watched white privilege work literally right before my very eyes too many times. Literally too many times in this one life. So yes, I will merge with my black people. You can call me all you want at black people. But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna fight for us. So yes, I get it now. I understand. It's hard for you because it's like, hey, what about us? And I get that. But at the end of the day, that our fights are different. Those are two different fights. And it's not the same fight. It is not the same fight. But LGBTQA blackness does need to be acknowledged and respected and able to understand the person. I feel that we have been conditioned so badly because of slavery, because of these ideologies that the white, our white people have put on us for centuries. They put this stuff on us for centuries. So yes, it all falls back on them. So we have to learn as a culture, as a color, as a race, as people, human beings to really come together and be powerful. Powerful. That is one thing. That is one thing that I can say the white man really is fearful. One, our knowledge, and two, when we come together. When we come together as one and look out for each other and don't down each other. Don't down on your lighter or your darker or your hair is C4 or curlier or nappier or straighter. It doesn't matter. Because if you are a descendant of someone black, you are up. So therefore, that is what they are. But anyway, I digress. You know, I truly digress. I do pray for this boy and his family, and for all those that are out there that's struggling with themselves, struggling with their families, on how to cope and be with them. Because and it's hard. Because even just like I said before, he may run and run away, but he also may stay because of the guilt and all that other stuff. And then too, yeah, they whooping his behind, but the sad part about it is there's still some love there. You know what I mean? Like there's still some love there, and people don't understand that either. It's like people don't leave. Yeah, they're not gonna leave because they still love that person. They still love them. They still love their family. So they'll deal with the toxicness and the toxicity of it all. They'll deal with it because they still love their family. They still love their people. So that's why they sit in it and they deal with it. And there's a lot of people and friends, and I'm speaking from experience. I'm going to be very transparent in my video right now. Yes, I've up and left, but I've always came back. I love my family. I'm sorry. No matter what was said about me, no matter what was done to me growing up, no matter what it was, I still love them no matter what, and I will whoop ass if anybody got something to say or anything. That's just me point blank. Yes, there's still some things in childhood that I've been through that hurt, but I thank God that I've never been the one to hurt anyone else because of it. And then I can say that there's some things that is so unconsciously that I do that I get from them, but because of going to therapy, speaking with friends, really helped me with that, helped me grow with that. And so that's why I say, just what she said, we gotta do better. So let's do better. But anyway, another thing that I wanted to talk before, you know what? Commercial break. Let me go on a commercial break because, yeah, it's time for a commercial because I done put them on. I gotta do a commercial. So here we go.
L.I.P is the acronym for Love is Power. I believe not only is beauty power, but so is love. L.I.P is for all walks of life. We have everything from skincare to cosmetics to hair extensions. To be a transgender woman of color to produce a beauty brand is something that's really big to me. I believe in making my brand not only just a brand, but making it a lifestyle. You can do all things through Christ. Amen. Love is Power by Tiana.
All right. So you guys, please go on my description. All the infos on the description. Yes, go support. Please support them. Lip is a good cosmetic. I'm getting some this weekend, so I'm meeting up with Tiana this weekend. And Kchic, if you are a female, you guys, just check her out. She has this thing, uh, called it's fashion therapy, Kchic fashion therapy LLC, and my girl is legit, and what she has is legit. It's very beautiful. So you guys, please check her out. Kchic Boutique.com, or if you're in the Connecticut area, you'll same thing with Tiana Banks. You can hit her up on her Facebook and to order any of her lip cosmetics. You can also see her product and the things that she has, things that she's selling. So on that, um, I'm gonna move on, and I'm moving on with yes, Chasing Reality. You guys, I love the franchise. I love the franchise. I really wasn't into the first franchise. Like my boyfriend kind of like it was New York. I didn't really watch New York like that. Um, it was ATL. I kind of just got into ATL. Chasing Atlanta. I got that one. Chasing New York. I didn't really get to watch Chasing New York, but Chasing Atlanta is cute. I wasn't in the very first couple of series, but I caught like the tail end of the last two series. Kendra gives me keys. Love it. Of course, Oliver gives me a key. Love Oliver down. I don't know them personally, but this is how I am when I see him on TV. It's like love him down. And just and so the new one, Chasing LA. Chasing LA, honestly, is dope. I give it to him. Yes, Imani Van Zap, girl. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Yes, no, I do agree with you, Imani. I do feel that there was a lot of things that wasn't shown or understood with these people and these people's brand. It wasn't like it wasn't understood enough for the content to really be understood, especially if you come from a business aspect and you're looking at this stuff, you're trying to grow and you want to see as a business aspect, you want to see where's this gonna go, how is this gonna be? Okay, all these bitches are doing arguing, they're fighting, and if I was somebody who wanted to come out, it's like, do I want to hit them up and be like, hey, I'm inspiring? Would they give me, the time of that? Basically, like that's how I feel like. Would you give me the time of that to get it and to understand it all? Like, would you even dare to? So, but Imani Van Zap, I'm sorry, girl, I feel you. I totally feel you on Jason. I feel you on Jason. It was a lot. And Andre, boo, you was very you was very misunderstood, and that interview with Amani really showed. Okay, okay, I get it. You was like, girl, if you fired up, I'm fired up, and and then over top of that, and you already came in with this wall, like you said. So you was being prepared for whatever. Somebody's getting rowdy, I'm getting rowdy, and I get it. I grew up with people like you, and it's not bad. It's not in a bad way. It's not like that at all. It's just like that's how you were, and I really am glad that you were able to explain yourself on Imani's Instagram to really let her know and let people know who you really are. Because girl, I was when I watched the show, I wasn't. I really wasn't with you. But you did get ratings. I'll give you that. You did get the ratings up. You got the ratings up. You did. Um, and I mean, and then when sister girl threw a drink at you, I mean, I get it. And then everybody, and like, oh, the transphobia listed. I'm putting it like this, J- just like T.S. Madison said, damn near, not near woman, man, or child, honey. Gonna cut up. No, my thing is, and my mother always said, if you was man enough and bold enough to lift your fist at a man, then honey, you might as well get ready. Like I'm like I just that's my opinion. That's how it is. But honey, ne'er woman, man, or child, ne'er woman, ne'er. And the matter of fact, in the words that sound like my girl, ne'er woman, man, and child, honey, ne'er woman, man, and child. I will beat the bricks off. So I get it, Andre. I totally. Um, the secret. I really don't have like just like with Alicia and all them. I don't know. They made the show cute. Oh, they made the show cute. They you just statuesque girls up there. I get it. Quan, yes. Quan, your poetry is dope. Boom. Yeah, I give it to you, honey. Even though, I love the fact that you took that line. A rose growing in cement like that. That was it for me. So yeah. Um, Hershey, yes, Hershey. You are the Amon Van Zap of the show, girl. I'm just gonna say it like that. You are the Amon Van Zap of the show. Only thing because it's like you want to talk about it, you want to do it, but once it's getting a little too much, honey, you're like this. And even when you thought that you was gonna be messy, you said, "Damn, let me shut my." And I get like that. I get like that too. But yes, chasing the reality, LA. I like it. I do like it, but I can say a lot of things that Amani that said. I did agree. Um, it was just like where it was like literally every episode there was a fight. There like it was. I feel like it was a lot of fake, fake trying to be cute, and everybody wanted to. It literally seemed like everybody was just okay. I'm ready to put on for a camera. That's what it looked like. I'm sorry, but it was. It was. That's what it was look like. And y'all was just ready to key and talk shit about each other. Like that. That's how it was. It was like we're gonna meet. We're gonna talk shit. We're gonna fight. But it was like no, like where is this shit? And Payne, King Payne. You are hilarious. You are hilarious. And yes, you be 21 for the seventh time. I love it. You be 21 for the seventh time. I live for it. But but yes, chasing LA. I think Iman did eat them up, ate production up, and I can understand because of she saw that Q has been in this business for a while. Q, he has been in the radio business. He has been, on social media business. He's been in the, the YouTube business, the television business. So I can get where she kind of was going at it. And then, of course, like you said, there was some things that wasn't said and wasn't things like it wasn't in it. So, but, I can see where her expectations from Q was high because he came from these platforms and no shade, the show was great. I'm not gonna say here and say the show was terrible, but y'all did fight literally every season. And I mean, granted, if you a hood bitch, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be like, oh, these bitches, why these bitches trying to be cute and sappy now? I get it. But then there's some person where you want to be like, okay, yeah, all right, it's all all right, okay, yeah. But then there's other parts where it's like, okay, all right, girl, y'all are not listening to each other. You're not listening to hear what somebody is saying. You're not trying to you're not agreeing to disagree and move on. And I think that was a lot with some, some of the children on that show. You were not even you weren't even agreeing to disagree about anything. You were just disagreeing. I don't care X, Y, Z, blah blah blah. And I do feel like no, you guys should have at least you didn't. And even if you didn't understand, girl, just say I don't understand. I don't get it. And I'm not gonna get it. So let's just agree to disagree and move on. And I think that would have made the show a little bit more interesting because then you guys have more to talk about, have more to go on. I do know that season 2 is going to be the bomb.com, honey, because there's so much stuff that wasn't said, there's so much stuff that wasn't shown, there's so much stuff that wasn't resolved. There's broken friendships. Are those friendships going to be mended? We don't know. We shall see if there's a second season. I hope there is because I would like to see some friendships mended. Like I would like to see like the conversation of with how Quan and Mr. Uh oh, I'm sorry, baby. Mr. What is his name? Shit. It will come to me. It will come to me. But Quan and Mr. Hawkins? I think it's Mr. Hawkins. I think it was Mr. Hawkins. Yes. Um, I would like to see that conversation pan out in the second season. I would like to see and I would like to see a conversation, not the back and forth bickering. I know I want to see like, no, bitch, you did it, and yes, bitch, well, you did it, and then you said whoop de whoop whoop whoop. Well, then I said whoop de whoop whoop whoop. Well, then, girl, we cool. I don't know. That would be one of those conversations I could get with because it's cute. But the back and forth yelling and screaming, and then I mean, granted, it's good TV, but it gets washed out. It gets drowned out. It's like okay, what are these girls not gonna like? But granted, congratulations, Q, on your first show. Um, you producing your first show. I follow you. I'm a fan. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not and I yes, and I'm gonna tell people I am a fan. Okay, I am not afraid to say I'm a fan. I'm not afraid to say that I am a fan of certain people and certain brands. I can be a fan. Now, a groupie, no, but a fan, yes. Um, but yes, I do think I think Chasing Reality is going to get a good chance. I really hope and pray that one of these great networks pick you guys up and pay you or and keep your team at least. But I really do hope it gets picked up. Chasing Reality is really good, and I really think it should get picked up. Um, because right about now, because of June, it's not even just because of June, but people are just loving these gay folk. They just loving them. Billy Porter. You got Little Nas X. You got all these people. Oh, and yes, I am gonna have a segment before because I'm gonna go because I've been out here for a while. But I am gonna have a segment because I do want to talk about um and you guys, please don't take me wrong. Don't take me by anything. But I do want to talk about these famous black men who are very down with the you know, black movement, show us, and all this other stuff. And and they're famous and they're in high places in life, and they're so pro black that their lover is not black. But that's for another show. So you guys, I know it's a little choppy. I'm gonna start switching things. I got a new computer. I'm gonna maybe try and put some stuff on my gaming computer. Hopefully, I'll have better screening, better stuff, better views. Um, hopefully, hopefully. But thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Please, you guys, like and subscribe. Please on YouTube, like and subscribe. Show a friend my stuff. Show them, even if they don't watch it, just subscribe and like it. Because I don't have any subscribers on YouTube. And I know people, stumble on it on Facebook, but it's on my Facebook page. So yeah. So please, 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 you guys, uh, have a great night, and until next time.
Okay, let's go.
Wave hands to this, figurines, let's play, take a stand to this. Throw hands to this, speak up, speak out, you're an activist.
Shout out to the girls, shout out to the girls, shout out to the girls, shout out to the girls. Black lives matter. Again, are we inclusive in this photo? We all Confucians, I can is iffy and so. How you mention the when she system when I'm bro? We support y'all, but when it's our turn, dolo. It's okay though. Shout out to the girls if you claim them. Praise the gay away, no amen. Pray the straight away, stay shameless.
Oh shit. Bye. Bye.